Hey guys, it's your girl Senior Renee, and welcome back to the Unwind Rewind, where I sit back and recap some of my favorite shows, which I'm sure some of you guys' favorite shows as well. And with that being said, let's get into today's show, which is Powerbooks for Force Season 1, Episode 5. Now, if you haven't caught up on the latest episode of Force, click out of this video because I'm about to spill the tea. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Let's have a conversation down in the comment section below. And let's get into the video. Okay, so let's start this recap off with Clyde, who is pulling up on Tommy again, child. Like I said before, I feel like somebody is always pulling up on Tommy. And this is her second time doing this, okay? She's not going to be happy until he shoot her ass. But anyway, she is pulling up on him because she wants to give him a sample of her little product, right? Because she need a distro and she ain't got one. So she trying to, reel Tommy in. And what she do? She put the drugs on her lips and kissed him. And y'all, Tommy is hot as fuck. It's the best high he ever had in his life. He is so okay. So he like, oh, okay, I like that, right? But she's still having problems with the girl Mad. You know, the one that she's sleeping with, the one who product it really is, because they don't have a distro yet because Tommy didn't agree to it, but he gonna think about it. And so Matt is threatening Claudia, like, I'm gonna take this somewhere else to somebody else who can, put it out there, because she want it on the street. She want her money, right? And so I'm like, okay, this gonna be an issue. So boom, right? So Clyde called Tommy so they can make a deal so he could be her distro. And they settle on 60-40. Tommy gets 60%, Claudia get 40%. But she needs Tommy to do her a favor first. So she has Tommy go to the shipment yard, to steal my drugs from the dude at the shipment yard, right? So Ma finds out that her drugs were stolen and she is pissed. And she's telling Clyde, like, I knew this was a mistake working with you. I worked with the wrong Flynn. Like, this is over with. I'm done. Because Claudia was acting like she didn't know what happened to the drugs. But the whole time she got the drugs because she had time to go steal the drugs, right? And so Ma is leaving. She like, I'm over it. I'm done. Baby, Claudia stabbed her ass right in the back. Literally. Killed the little girl. Baby. And when the episode ended, Claudia was sitting on her bed, smoking her product, while Ma was laying dead on the floor. Child, first of all, I thought that you weren't supposed to get high on your own supply. So right there, Claudia, you already messing up, sis. And I can already tell this is not going to end well with you because you, baby, you a junkie. And that's just that on that. But let's move on. So let's get into Liliana because, sis, what are you doing? Okay, so Tommy gives her the sample that Claudia gave him to figure out what to do with it because he don't know. It's not coke. It's not, nothing that he's used to. So he gives to her to try to figure out, like, how to cut it, how to bag it, like what they supposed to do, right? And so he tells her, like, oh, by the way, the Serbs are in town. They know where you at. They know you in Chicago. So you might want to take the rest of the bricks that we got and, like, get loose. Get little, like, girl, go. And she is like, no. Like, she think her and Tommy partners. And she like, no, we have history. We're partners. I'm not going anywhere. And Tommy like, girl, you know what? Okay, don't go nowhere without telling me first. Like, I'm going to need you to just lay low and keep it easy, right? So shit is getting hot later on in the episode. So he comes back and he is still trying to get her to leave. He like, get out of Chicago. Like, don't you got family? Like, go and start a new life for yourself. Like, get out of here. And she is still not having it. She said that this is the life that she chose. She don't know no other way. She don't know no other life. And whatever comes her way, that she gonna deal with it. And that's just that on that. So I was like, okay, sis. And so anyway, she ends up, instead of her figuring out what to do with Claudia product, I mean, I guess she did figure out what to do with it because she smoked it, snorted it, okay? And she is hot as hell. And what Tommy tell her to do? Sit your ass down. And what she do? She left his apartment like he ain't said nothing. And what happened? She got her dumb ass captured by the Serbs. Now she is sitting there beat up, tied to the chair, getting her fingers broke, all this shit. And they want her to flip on Tommy. And she not flipping. She a tough cookie, but sis, You ain't even had to go through all this, sis, if you just would have listened. That's all you had to do was listen. You wouldn't even be going through what you're going to go through, sis. You wouldn't even be going through it. The fuck? Let's move on. So now let's get into Victor, who is, my guy now. We talked our differences out. We're good in the hood. So he is meeting up with his guy, Simon, to tell him about, working with CBI and Tommy. We'll get into that in a minute. And he's like, when that's done, he want to start his own crew. He want to be independent. And I'm like, okay, Clyde doing her thing. Victor finna do his own thing. Walter, what you finna do? Die. Anyway, so he is still trying to get at Gloria, which, I mean, he succeeded because you know what they say, at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again, and that's what he did. So he went, picked her up from her apartment and took her, and he surprised her with a plot of land. Now, he bought this land so she could build her dream house for all her hopes, dreams, and wishes, and the kids and the dog and the white picket fence, and she is eating it up, child. She is kissing on him. They end up having sex right there on the hood of the fucking car, and I'm just like, yes, girl, like, get your life, but what about Tommy? But that's okay. We didn't want you anyway. Anyway, whole time, Polly, which is Walter's right-hand man, which is Vic's uncle, is watching them, taking pictures and everything. And I'm just like, first of all, it's giving very much pervert. Why are you watching your nephew have sex with his girlfriend? Don't understand it. So, of course, he goes back and he tells Walter, because that's what snitch bitches do. And Walter is, of course, pissed because no blacks allowed. He's racist. And so Polly is like, look, bro, you got to let it go. Let it be. Let him do what he do. You can't control him. And does Walter let it go? Hell to the no. So what does he do? He goes to the bar to see Gloria, and he tells her, like, baby, listen, my son will never wake up every day seeing your face. You will never be the one kissing my grandkids at night. Baby, it ain't happening. So apparently Gloria owed Walter some money, and he told her the way that she could pay off her debt is to leave his son alone, baby, and he gonna be back for her answer, because she gonna have to answer to him soon. And I was like, boy, get your little sickly ass on somewhere. So anyway, child, Vic is pissed, and he coming at his daddy hot. He pissed, like, you threatening her. And Walter's like, I just gave her advice, right? So he like, you want me to choose between you and her? Don't be so confident that I'm gonna choose you over her, right? And so Walter told him, like, you gonna marry an Irish woman, and that's who you gonna wake up to every night, and you gonna be happy. And he told his daddy, oh, and that worked out so well for you. And then Victor had got slapped. Walter slapped the shit out of him, right? Busted his little lip and everything. But Victor gave him this look like, nigga, you done fucked up now. And he walked away. Child. So then Claudia, little crackhead ass, she went to the bar to see Gloria, and she was like, you and Vic love each other, but it ain't gonna never happen, baby. Take this $2 million for this land, okay? You can sell the land, get that $2 million and leave my brother alone. And Gloria like, girl, you worse than your daddy, because even though your daddy's sick, because Claudia don't know her daddy's sick. And Gloria said, even though your daddy's sick, you still weaker than him. And Clyde was like, what you mean sick? And she was like, bitch, bye. Child, I'm over it. Let's move on, though, because that was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, so just a couple side notes before we continue with this video, the little recap or whatever, so y'all can understand, where I'm going with this. So y'all remember the police officer that's working for Victor and them, that's on Diamond Dig Harder Than the Female, him. So Diamond is jogging through the park, getting his health in check, because health is wealth, okay? And he's still stalking him. So he like put him in a police car, like, put your hands behind your back, like he finna arrest him. And Diamond is like, boy, what is your problem? What is your issue? Like, I don't even know you. Like, what is it? Like, what is it, sir? And so he ended up telling Diamond, like, oh, you remember when you made a bad batch of drugs and it killed 6 people? And one of those people is Kiki Watkins, right? And I don't think she did, because he said her life would never be the same. And Diamond like, look, I did 15 years. I done paid my debt to society. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. Soon as I found out that it was a bad batch, I took it off the streets and whatever. And so he tells the cop dude, like, I changed, so are you gonna change, or you gonna keep taking money from the white man to look the other way? And the cop like, how you know about that? And so he tell him like, look, when I was in jail, I seen a lot of crooked cops come in there, and y'all don't hold up well in jail. So he basically telling him like, get off my dick, because I don't want you on my dick, or I'm gonna turn you in and you can go to jail. You can go to the clink clink, right? And so the cop like, get out my car. Oh, now you want him out your car, but you the one who put him in your car. Boy, get the fuck on. Anyway, Jannard is still talking about Tommy, and he is hurt. He said he hurt because he feel like Tommy is Diamond's right-hand man. It is supposed to be him. They the CBI brothers. They supposed to be running this together. And he just feel disrespected and disregarded. And ever since Tommy came around, he been fucking everything up, right? And he not finna let Tommy come in and disrupt nothing, because he built CBI for 15 years and he wasn't ready to run CBI when Diamond went away, but he did what he had to do, and ain't nobody taking that from him, because CBI is just as much his as it is Diamond's, okay? Now, baby, y'all know last episode the Serbians came back, baby, for Liliana, and Tommy ended up duping like a few of them. Baby, they back. The head of the Serbians is back, and he is not playing games. He even shooting his own. He don't give a damn. He looking for Tommy and Liliana. He ain't taking no L's. He don't care, right? So then another last little side note, because I know y'all probably tired of me, so this is it. JP is going through old photos, right? And he realized, like, he gets to this photo of him, and he outside look like a basketball court, playground, whatever. We can't tell. And in the background of this picture is little white Tommy in the background, and he like, oh wow, you my brother the whole time, and I don't even, girl. I was like, okay. So I just want to throw those in there before we continue with the story, because this shit finna get wow. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let's get into Tommy, who is replaying everything in his head from the Tatiana situation, the CBI situation, the Flynn situation. He is like going through everything in his head. He got to come up with a plan. He got to figure out what he is about to do. So he goes and meet with Diamond, right? And Diamond's like, I heard about the Serbs, and I know they looking for you. They want you, right? And so he like, okay, that's cool. I know that, but he needs a few of Diamond's Southside soldiers. And Diamond like, okay, do you got a plan? Because you know you're gonna have to be 5 steps ahead. And Tommy like, yeah, I got a plan. Now I need some of your soldiers. What you want? And Diamond like, he want 51% of the business, and he want a piece of the Serb pipeline, because they got to get rid of the Serbs. So when the Serbs are out, that pipeline gonna be open, and he won't in. And Tommy like, okay, that's cool, but I don't have 50%, bro. Like, Victor walks in, and he got some of it too. Now Victor, Tommy, and Diamond, they all coming together to work together to get rid of the Serbs, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm here for this, right? So they all agree, we're going to take 33% each. The little 1% extra going to go to Diamond. So Diamond going to get 34%, and they going to get 33%, right? They got to get rid of these Serbs because they bad for business. And Vic is in it because he the one who killed the 2 Serbs that was with Tatiana, right? So he already in it. So Tommy like, look, Diamond, I need Jannard. Like, I know everything, but I need him. Like, I need him on board, right? So Diamond goes to tell Jannard, like, look, we need you on this. And of course, his ass ain't feeling it. He like, no, I'm not doing it. We going after Serbians. We don't play with them Serbs. Them Serbs scare him. And so he like, look, this is for CBI. Like, this ain't ever been done on this type of level. The blacks, the white, the Irish all working together. Like, the Italians and everybody else gonna have to respect us when we take a seat at their table. They're gonna have to stop treating us like corner boys. And he tell him like, CBI gonna get 34%. Like, you a numbers guy, how much is that? And so he like, I need my brother. Like, I need my brother with me. And this is all Jannard wants to hear, because he like, okay, yeah, okay, we could do this, right? So they end up doing it. And I was like, okay, everybody is on board, whatever. And of course, Diamond and Vic and Tommy is scoping out the Serbs, and they realize like the Serbs, they come in packs of 6. So they travel in packs of 6. So they know at each spot that they hit is going to be at least 6 Serbs at each spot Keep that in mind. So they getting ready. The CBI boys getting ready. Victor and them getting ready. Tommy getting ready. They ready for war. So boom, they go to the first spot. They start killing these niggas. Pow, 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 pow. The Serbs unready. Child, Simon was with Victor. He got his wig split immediately. He thought shit was sweet. He dead. Child, doop doop, bye. So then they go to the second spot, right? And they light the Serbs up again. Elijah, Jeremiah, birthday sex boy is dead. They kill him. Boom, you gone. So then as they leave and they like, fuck, we gotta go. More Serbs pull up. So they like, okay, this more than a 6-pack. This more like a 12-pack, you know. So they gotta kill them too. So Tommy is like, okay, we need to find the head of the Serb, you know, whatever. He looking for the head and the head looking for him, because the head of the Serbs called Tommy was like, yeah, we got Liliana, so eye for eye. So he want to say Liliana, and Diamond and Vic like, boy, you on your own. Our work here is done. That's on you. If you want to say the bitch, but we is done here. Okay. So Tommy is on his own. So they text Tommy and was like, we got Liliana at your house. Right. And so Tommy on his way to his house and whatever. So Tommy pull up. He by himself. It's like 5 Serbs. They pull Liliana out the car, right? And the dude is like, you know, you to kill so many people, you know, my people, I'm finna kill you and her. And, you know, she a liability. You care about her like she a liability. And Tommy like, that's my people. You know what I'm saying? I ride for my people. It is just that simple, right? So as all this is going on, somebody comes through and starts shooting up the little meeting. And they in a black truck. And we like, who the hell is this? Now, let's go back a little bit, because Jannard was sitting outside the barbershop watching Diamond. And he had automatic pistol, you know, on his lap. And I'm like, why you watching your brother like that? What you finna do? And at the end of the episode, it was revealed that Jannard was the one who went by Tommy's house and was shooting at the Serbs and shooting at Tommy. Wow. So were you trying to kill Tommy? Because I don't think he knew Tommy was meeting up with the Serbs and about Liliana. So I'm like, Jannard, you know what? I thought we had a breakthrough, but I can see we didn't. Anyway, y'all, that was the end of the episode. I will be back next week for another recap of episode 6. So come back for that. Until then, it is your girl, Cynthia Renee. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's have a conversation down in the comment section below. And I am out of here, y'all. Peace.